Hello. Thank you so much for joining me today. I have a quick question for you, my fellow prosperous heart. So, question is, do you feel anxious about the time it takes to create content? So much time can be wasted if you don't know a very few very simple tricks when it comes to creation of your digital marketing assets. Now, you might be thinking, what can you do? Your time is so limited. Well, that's what we're here today to talk about. So I have a couple more questions. What if you could create multiple sizes for different platforms in seconds? Yes, I said it, seconds. What if you could develop a duplicatable system and easily create content on the fly? Yes, I said on the fly, and I said in seconds. So that's what we're going to cover today, is how to easily create content for multiple platforms. All right, so when you receive value today, please do share with the hashtag level up if you're watching on the Book of Faces, so that way I can celebrate with your wins. If you're watching this on my blog or YouTube, feel free to respond in such a way as the platform allows you to. And if you would like more, be sure to do the needful on the specific platform, since some follow, some subscribe, etc., etc. All right, so if you are also perhaps interested in an invitation to my group, perhaps access to today's slide deck with the trainings and the screenshots and all the greatness of when that's going to be in here that I'm going to be sharing with you shortly, how to access prior trainings that I've done where I break down the digital marketing tech so that way it's easy to understand, bite-sized pieces, then you'll definitely want to say Canva. Again, if you're on the Book of Faces post, say it down below in the discussion. If you're watching this on YouTube or my blog, there should be a link that will get you the same information and all that. So, and if for some reason you don't have a Book of Faces Messenger, please do reach out to support@ProsperousHeart.com. Okay, so in this training, I am going to be talking about how to easily create content for multiple platforms, but I also have a special bonus just for you, and it is how to create a folder in Canva. This can make things so much easier when you have it organized, easy to locate, quick to find. It's great. All right, so again, say Canva and you'll get all of what I just said. Now, first of all, I want to thank you for being here. You literally could be anywhere else right now, but instead you're spending your time and energy here with me. And so I appreciate that. I appreciate you spending your time here. And I, again, would love to hear what you learned from today's session. Now, if for some reason you don't know who I am simply a human helping humans. My name is Cassandra. I really, truly believe that you were meant to prosper. I believe everyone is. And I am an educator. I love being able to break things down and make it easy and helpful for others to be able to create more digital marketing results. And as you can see here, my passion is to simply empower others to create more success in their lives, whether it's through digital marketing or other things that I'm learning that I can share. I just desire to be able to help you create more success. Now, again, why you're here today, how to easily create content for multiple platforms. So, what platforms are possible? Well, you have messaging services like SMS, email, Messenger, right? All of those messaging services. You have social media posts on the different places you can create images or even video. Your profile picture and cover photo on your different platforms, video thumbnails, really basically anywhere that images are needed. So I want to cover a couple of words that I'm going to be talking about today. One is design. So when referring to a design in Canva, it's basically a project, right? You could have multiple pages or images or whatever type of content you've created inside of that project, i.e. design. The other phrase that I want to make sure we're on the same page with is template. A template is something that you can simply copy or reuse for a future design. All right, so now that we've talked about that, the first step to this process of how to easily create content for multiple platforms is that you have to create or find a designer template. Then you have to locate and select resize, determine which size you're going to be using, copy and resize, which I'll show you where that's at, tweak as needed, which you'll see why in a moment, and then download and distribute. So very simple, 6 ways of how to do this. So let's go ahead and show you what that looks like. First one, choose a design. This is a set of images that I use inside of my mini chat flows when I have what's called a gallery. And so basically what you'll do from here is you will, in the top left, choose resize. From there, you will exactly do that. You'll locate the select resize, the window will pop up, and from here you will choose which size or sizes you would like to resize to. Now, if you only choose one, you do have the option of simply choosing resize. This will actually change the design that you're currently working. So I never actually tell people to choose resize unless they've already created a copy and they chose the wrong size on that copy. Otherwise, again, you will have to redo your work over and over and over again. So it's best to simply do copy and resize. Now, if you have multiple design sizes that you wish to choose, you'll notice that the resize is grayed out. This is because now you can't just change the one that you're working on. You're actually, it's just how it works, right? So you'll click copy and resize if you want to do more than one. So whether you choose one design that you want to copy and resize or more than one design that you want to copy and resize, you choose your sizes and then choose that button. Now, once that happens, this is kind of what it will look like. You see that the original design is still there and it's in its same shape, that the left-hand menu item has shown up for all kinds of stuff that you can be doing in Canva, and there's some things that don't look right. So before I go into that, the first thing I want to mention is that if you didn't know this, you can actually hide that screen so you have more space to work with by simply clicking that little tab. The other thing I want to mention is that at the very top of the title, you'll know if it's the old one or the new one because it says copy of, and then whatever the original title was. Okay, so let's assume you've made all your changes. It looks great. You're ready to go. Then all you have to do is download. Option 1 is to click the download button. Option 2 is to hit the triple dots. And if you hit the triple dots, you get a whole bunch of options with which to download and distribute. So, recap. The Canva steps to easily create content for multiple platforms is to create or find a design or template, locate and select resize, use a custom size or determine whatever size you need, choose the copy and resize, tweak as needed, and then download and distribute. So you can keep doing this every single time, but if you have a template for the different sizes that you want, you can just drag and drop images and make it like little tweaks and you're done. So I am teaching this in a workshop, which I'll talk about a little bit later, but that's it. Those are your 6 steps. Okay, so now it's time for the bonus, how to create a folder in Canva. So it's pretty simple. On the left-hand side, if depending upon if you have the FREE version or the paid version, this is what it will look like. So you choose all folders, and this is what it looks like for the FREE version. If you have the paid version, then this might look something similar to this. But basically, wherever you are in the top right, there's a create new folder. Once you click that, you choose the folder name. You can choose members to share it with, and you can give them either edit access, view access, or whatever is available at the time. So once you've created that folder, hello, you have your folder, right? You can add another folder if you wish. Just click in the top right, the little folder add addition icon, and then you can have folders within folders. Now, if you hit the triple buttons, you also can rename a folder or delete it. But if you try to delete a folder that has a folder in it, you will get this error message saying you can't do that. So you have to delete that folder first, so that way you can delete the outer folder. And just like before, the triple dots, you get the options, you click delete, and it's done. All right. That was the bonus for how to create a folder in Canva. Again, if you want all of what I've just shared today, including this deck and all the screenshots, do say Canva down below in the discussion. Or if you're watching this somewhere else, be sure to look for the link wherever else you see it. Okay. Before we finish off today, I've shared this before, but if you're new, I want to make sure to share this again because this is so important. And I've actually updated this little section of my deck. So, Conversations 2020. This was an event that happened late last year. It is one of the annual events put on by ManyChat. If you don't know what ManyChat is, it is an amazing company, and I'm not just saying that. Well, that's beside the point. They are an amazing company, and they provide a service that allows businesses to have more meaningful conversations with their current and potential customers. So their annual conference, Conversations 2020, is a virtual gathering of top chat marketing leaders. At this event, Mike Yan, the ManyChat's CEO, said that Zapier named them the fastest growing app of 2019. Forbes named them a Cloud 100 Rising Star. And in November 2019, the first time in history, that mobile traffic in the US surpassed desktop traffic. That means that more people were spending their time on the internet on their mobile devices than on their actual desktops or laptops. That's awesome and insane, and such an opportunity to make sure that you take advantage of it, right? So he also said that in order to succeed on mobile, you have to go omnichannel, which I'll discuss here in a moment, and that businesses grow when they build meaningful relationships with customers. This should be a given, but there are so many times brands focus too much on maybe visibility, but don't focus on the actual connections and the relationships with their fans or their clients or potential customers, right? So it's important to build meaningful relationships with your customers. So 3 new rules of marketing: start with mobile, go omnichannel, and focus on chat, which in my opinion is number 1, because again, you're building relationships with your clients and potential customers. So we're going to go ahead and start with mobile. Then we're going to talk about going omnichannel. So starting with mobile, I already said a little earlier, right? Mike Yan said that as of November 2019, first time in history, the mobile traffic surpassed desktop. This is huge. Something else to really bring this home is that as of July 28th, 2020, according to Google, Americans spend an average screen time of 5.4 hours on their mobile phones daily. That is a lot of time. How much time could you be doing something productive or hanging out with your friends? And maybe not, maybe in person just yet, but, maybe you're on a Zoom call or something. So this is a lot of time and a lot of opportunity to make sure that you are putting yourself in front of the right people with the right things that they're looking for. Okay. So that's why mobile is super important. All right. Oops. So as I said, we started with mobile. We're now going to go to talking about going omnichannel. And let's talk about this. What is omnichannel? Omnichannel means multiple channels. It doesn't necessarily mean every channel. It means multi-channels. And the reason for this is you may have heard something a lot about like blue ocean, red ocean. What that simply means is you don't want to put all of your marketing plans in one basket. What happens if for some reason your ad account gets shut down, and you've done everything right and you have no way of, reversing the decision? It's happened to many, and unfortunately it's likely to continue. Technology happens that way, big tech giants, whatever. But if you were also doing email marketing or SMS marketing or, any number of other things, it would still be a hit, but you have other things in place to make sure that you are engaging with your current and potential clients. So going on the channel is important. And remember, it's good to get great at one thing. You've probably heard people say, get really great at Book of Faces marketing or Google Ads or whatever the case may be. Yes, it's great to get good at one thing and to do it well. The other thing to remember is that it's even better to be seen by the most people interested in what you have to offer, right? That's the point. You want to be seen by the most people who have what you want, who want what you have to offer. Okay, so you might be wondering, do I really, really, really have to be everywhere? What if I don't have the time to be omnichannel, to learn how to do it and to, create all this stuff and all that, right? Maybe you're even wondering, do I have to do it all right now? Well, I'm going to ask you, or maybe perhaps rather you should ask yourself, what's best for those whom I wish to serve? Where are they looking? Where are they spending their 5.6 hours of mobile traffic time? Where are they? Are they on Pinterest? Or are they on Instagram? Right? Now you might be going, oh my gosh, do I have to really know everything right now though? And the answer is simply just not all at once. You do want to market where you can, even if it's not the perfect dimension size, or it's not like, your favorite Instagram influencer, right? Just do it. Even if it doesn't look exactly like you want it, you can always repost it later, right? Super simple. So you might also be thinking, how do I find my audience, right? Which platform do I use? Well, I actually am going to be answering these in an upcoming workshop. So if you are interested in a 2-hour workshop where you're going to determine which platform to focus on, tools to create a successful digital marketing plan for your specific business, tech tricks to make the content creation easy, just like you've seen today, and how to have solid branding across your digital real estate, i.e. your different platforms, then this might be for you. So if it's something that sounds like you or a friend would be interested in, again, say Canva down below, or if you're somewhere else, find the link to get more information. Okay, so again, what are you going to get when you say Canva? Invitation to my group, access to today's slide deck, resources like this. So when you get the deck, this is a clickable link, or these are all clickable links that you can go to and get more information from. But you'll get this deck with those resources. You'll get access or how to access prior trainings and more information on my upcoming workshop. So again, if you want to hear more, be sure to do whatever is appropriate for the platform you're seeing this on, and do say Canva down below in the discussion for Book of Faces or the link somewhere else. And of course, you can always join my newsletter. I alert my list as much as I can, which is not every day, I promise. But you can get on my newsletter and be reminded of when I do lives like this, or when I have special cool stuff that I'm doing for my email list. And then last but not least, thank you so much for spending your time here with me today. I am live every first and third Saturdays. And if you did find some cool stuff today, please do say #level up so I can celebrate with you. And thank you again so much. Have a wonderful and prosperous rest of your day. And I will see you in the next one.